Hello everybody, I'm Peter Globe, and today I'm giving you my top 10 favorite characters in LEGO Next Night. Now first thing, when I say characters, I am not including villains, because I literally made the last video about my top 10 favorite villains. Now, keep in mind, this is all my personal opinion. If you have different opinions, you can have it. Hell, I'm not even going to have all the main Nexo Knights on the list because I despise Lance. That's kind of a spoiler, but who cares? No, anyway, let's get on with this list. Also, I don't own any of these images, just so everybody's clear. All of them belong to Cartoon Network, LEGO, and whoever in charge of it anyway. And now let's for real get started with this list. Number 10. Queen Halbert. I don't think her real name has been revealed, but anyways, it doesn't really need to be. No, Queen Halbert, the reason why I like her is because, for starters, the design is good. I like how she speaks to Macy and to her husband. It's pretty entertainable, like how she's trying to be all elegant and polite, when in reality she just wants to bash everything, and it's just hilarious. Yeah, it's just hilarious and good, funny. Anything else, not really much really to say. Plus, her armor does look great when she puts it on. But outside that, not much. All of these problems with LEGO Next is the fact that their characters aren't really that good, but who cares really. Number 9. Chef. I don't think there's an official bot name for this one, but yeah, Chef is just hilarious. I'm sorry for that sound you just heard. But yeah, Chef is just hilarious. I don't know how he speaks to Axel, how he reacts to him. I mean, probably because most of the time, people like that, like Chef and Axel, would probably just be arguing with each other, like saying, "Oh, mamma mia, yeah, why did you eat my?" Sorry for that racist way I just said it, but just, you get it. Like, you would usually get that whole they don't really get along, how the other one eats what the other one doesn't. But anyway, it's pretty good, the fact that they actually do have some kind of a friendship with that actually cooking, and Chef is teaching her all that. It's pretty good and funny. But so that, consider the fact he's just a minor character, nothing else to say. I was also considering Dennis, but that isn't really that great, so yeah, Chef wins the point. Number 8. Murloc. The only reason why he's on this list and the number 8 spot is because, unlike most other wise people, he isn't wise and he isn't exactly the most serious. Seriously, even if you look at all these, even if you look at the more goofier ones, Murloc is definitely one of the most goofiest. I just like the fact that he actually does exactly can remember everything important. The fact that Ava, who will appear on the list later, is basic. It's just great. But it shows that he's not completely incompetent and awesome. He's actually has a good reason why he doesn't get involved. Because there's so many times these old masters just for some strange reason don't get involved, but then when we go to see them in battles, they seem incredible. And that reason being, he's a fucking database right now. And though he gets an armor like he got in season 4, he couldn't do anything. Well, yeah, Murloc's a pretty funny character, and it's pretty entertaining to see him. Number 7. Axel. Yeah, I don't put him that much higher than the Chef because most of the community comes from him and the Chef. I just like his character. I like the fact that he's not a complete and total moron, how he actually can think. It's just the fact that he just is more his element when it comes to bashing stuff. And the whole thing with him being stuck in the stomach of Colossus of Ultimate Destruction was a pretty funny gimmick after. I'm guessing it's not going to matter much in the next season, but it was a pretty entertaining thing. Now, yeah, actually, he's a pretty funny character and a pretty strong, capable fighter. It's not really believable with Lego Nexonauts, like how these armies can start with one strike of your weapon, they can easily be poof or destroy something, but with actual, at least it's a bit possible. Plus, he's the only one. Plus, his whole thing that how he cares about eating so much that he would actually throw up a challenge was a pretty funny thing that happened. Number 6. Aaron. Yeah, Aaron is a pretty alright character. I mean, he's not the best, but he's a pretty alright character. I mean, definitely higher than all the other ones. I like how the fact they were actually building up to Aaron being the leader and not just having him be the last choice. Like, just had to come out when unexpectedly. Like, how both Murloc and Clyde were actually discussing which one would be the most likely to lead. Plus, they had him be more of a more badass ways, and the fact how they had was pretty good too. Plus, his whole thing with using a shield as a disc book was a pretty funny, like a flyer was a pretty great thing, and yeah, he's just a funny and great character. Number 5. Alright, originally I wasn't really a fan of King Halbert, but after 3 seasons he grew on me. And why? Well, for starters, unlike most people that are like, because you're a princess you cannot do. After the first season, he was more understanding, more lenient. I mean, he still had his moments where he didn't want her to do that, but he respected and understood that it is a pretty great thing and how good she is in that. Plus, after that, to the Love Monsters, he really seemed like he was going to be always more of a battle-ready person. Like, basically, his wife actually said that he's not taking it off because he's constantly wants to be battle-ready. And he's just great and funny. I mean, I wish he would actually be allowed to do more on the battlefield to see how he actually would, react. Had Macy and Ham would be actually battling, like how she would constantly give him advice and he would constantly, do that. But since he's not exactly the main character, and how this armor that we're seeing right now didn't exactly appear in the show, I don't believe so. Hell, even when he uses his max, he doesn't have that. So, yeah. It's pretty entertaining. Plus, he's one of the few people that actually doesn't actually, try something. I just saying there and point his finger and saying, oh, it's pretty good. And he's also funny. So, yeah, he's a decent character from where he's starting, where he's now. Number 4. Robin. Yeah, Robin is an entertaining character. I like it how at the end of the 4th season he actually was doing a lot of stuff. And I like how he's already a competent fighter and not just an incompetent kid who's all of a sudden becoming incredibly strong. So yeah, he's pretty good. I wonder how he will be acting because he's apparently going to be an older, like long legs and everything. So I wonder how they are going to have him be like that. Plus his whole thing with how he actually can build and all that is pretty good and actually does give them one of the reasons why he constantly is with them even if he doesn't really do much. At least I think he doesn't do that much. I wonder how many episodes, if he does appear in every episode or not. I should probably check that at some certain point. Plus, it's pretty entertaining of a cat. I mean, it's an entertaining character. He actually isn't a completely competent buffoon, and yeah, he's hilarious. Plus, I do like his whole Black Knight thing. It's a pretty good thing. So yeah, he's great. Number 3. Macy. Although the whole princess character, it's pretty boring and irritating for me personally because, yay, bravo, you're the princess who's standing up to it. Great job. But Macy actually does pull out something. Like for instance, like the joke like when she says it, am I princess? Am I not? Wrong and wrong and wrong. Like saying how many times they prove themselves, but yet for some strange reason they're constantly just being referred to as princesses and all that. It's entertaining. I don't like how her personality is like more ballady and the fact she's not incompetent like some princesses who say they don't want to be just princesses, yet at the end of the day they only have the plot convenience. But she doesn't have the plot convenience because they do explain that she was training with them. And so yeah, it's pretty great. And hell, she's one of the few times where the reasons why she's not in charge is because of, the whole, she's already gonna be a leader, so leading the Knights is exactly the most logical thing for her right now. I'm a bit concerned about her character in the next season because, the whole social justice warriors, I'm concerned that they would start doing something with their nexo Knights, and there was some strange reason have Macy be the unbeatable threat and have the Knights be more incompetent, but I'm guessing they're not gonna do that because, because the network hasn't really shown that so much. I mean, glad there were a couple occasions, but nothing much. Hell, she already shown that she's not exactly competent, she's still pretty competent. Again, she's actually the second most competent member of the Knights, so yeah. Now, before I get sidetracked, I just like her character, and really shows the fact that she's not just a complete total buffoonish princess like a lot of them are. Number 2. Ava. I just love her. I mean, she's adorable. Like how her voice isn't exactly the first voice you'll think of if you have to voice her. I mean, major gratitude to her voice actress. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but major props. Her design is good. I like it how she basically, unlike woman who wants to be more in an active position, she doesn't because she knows she's more competent inside the fortress. Although I'm a bit questioning what the hell is she doing in this Knighton school because A, she doesn't wear armor, B, we haven't seen anyone else being in her category, C, she doesn't seem to be like she's actually researching doing some kind of like what Jester was trying to be, like a wizard or something. Maybe she's trying that, but we haven't seen anything from it. But that whole thing is a minor thing. I could basically my video and trying to explain it. But yeah, she's entertaining. I can't even say, I could go on and on how great she is. I mean, the fact that she's actually one of the few times where these minor characters who, honest to God, don't have a, who honestly you just see as a couple of times coming in just for why not things, and like Dareth or Ronan, she actually does have a reason for that being there. Although I'm again a little curious what her character is going to be in the next season, but even so, she's pretty entertaining. I mean, it's just hilarious how she reacts to everybody. Like in one short, she basically said she needs to get out of the fortress. Which now I think about it, how many times does she get out of the fortress anyway? I mean, yeah, there's that whole Lance's party and the whole Knighton school thing, but also some really minor things. Hell, I mean, the only times I really think she could come out was, hell, I don't even think they wanted to have her leave for the fortress for any time. She's more useful than you usually have these types of characters, these minor characters. Seriously, she needs to spend most of the time in the fortress for every single emergency. So yeah, she's entertaining, she's great, she's just... I can't go on. Too bad she's not a more important character, which she might be. I have a video coming on soon that's going to be discussing her character in the next season, a minor possibility, but anyways, let's get to the final one. And number 1 is Clay Morrington. Yeah, Clay is just a great character. For honest, he's one of the few times where the blue member of the team actually is the main one, except the red one. Which is much better if you ask me. Or maybe that could just be my gender thing, but let's ignore that. I like how the fact they added him a magic power, because it's been kind of ridiculous to think about there's only the 2 people that have magic. So I do like his whole magic thing that they added to him. I hope they're actually gonna explore that thing more, but I would understand if they won't. His design is great. I wish I would have his minifigure, but unfortunately I don't. And yeah, he's just a great character. I like how he needs to learn to actually stop being so focused on that. And they also have him in one episode show how his reliance actually is an important thing to the team. Like for example, they tried to have him get rid of him, but at the end of the day, they showed that they cannot handle their lives without him. And yeah, he's just great. I mean, his personality is great, how he reacts to everybody. I mean, and the fact that he actually does have online discipline. And hell, unlike most out of his times, when he actually goes to meet the guy who teach him and all that, he actually he actually acts normally around him, but the guy actually is complaining because he thinks that he always thinks he's the better than him or something. Which we all know Clay is. So yeah, Clay's just a great character, great design. I cannot go anything more with him. I'm still wondering how they're gonna do his character, the magic thing, the next season, but for now it's all up the air. And I can't wait for the next nuts to come back. No, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And hell, if you wish, you could also share them with your family and friends. And now, don't forget to vote for Wilhelmina. And I cannot wait to see all of you next time. Bye.